Be me, 26. Night shift line cook at a 24-hour diner. Place is called Jerry's. It smells permanently of old grease and floor cleaner. My entire existence is stainless steel and ticket printers. Social life is non-existent. Sleep schedule is upside down. I wake up when the sun sets. I go to sleep when the birds start screaming. It's a quiet life. I like the quiet. Enter the routine. Clock in at 10 p.m. Tie the apron. Check the prep line. Tomatoes, onions, lettuce, cheese. Scrape the flat-top grill until it shines like a mirror. The hum of the exhaust hood is my favorite song. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the rush. Drunk college kids, truckers, people who made bad life choices. I feed them all. Burgers, omelets, pancakes that absorb the soul. Then comes the dead zone. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. The world stops turning. It's just me and the waitress, Marge. Marge is 60, smokes like a chimney, and hates everyone. Except me. She says I'm a good listener. Really, I'm just too tired to talk. Tuesday night, 3:15 a.m. Rain is hitting the windows sideways. The bell above the door jingles. I look up from the grill. Enter her. EMT uniform. Navy blue pants, heavy boots, utility belt. Radio on her shoulder crackling with static. She looks like she just wrestled a bear and lost. Hair is a messy bun, dark, falling out of the clip. Eyes have bags under them big enough to carry groceries. She walks to the counter, sits on the stool furthest from the door, slumps forward, forehead hits the formica. Thunk. Marge is in the back smoking. I wipe my hands on a rag, walk over. Coffee? She doesn't lift her head, just gives a thumbs up on the counter. I pour a mug, pitch black, slide it next to her hand. She sits up. Her eyes are gray, not like a storm, like concrete. She wraps both hands around the mug like it's a lifeline. Thanks. Voice is raspier than Marge's. I nod. Go back to the grill. She sits there for an hour, drinks 3 cups, doesn't look at her phone, just stares at the coffee pot, leaves a $5 bill, walks out into the rain. I clear the mug. There's a lipstick stain on the rim. Chapstick, actually. I wash it, put it back in the stack. Don't think about it. Thursday, 3:10 a.m. Bell jingles. It's her again. Same stool, same exhausted posture. I have the coffee ready before she sits down. She looks at the steaming mug, looks at me. Small tilt of the head. You're a wizard. Just a cook. She takes a sip, closes her eyes. Better than a wizard. She orders food this time. Toast, dry, and a side of bacon. Weird order. I make it, extra crispy on the bacon. I cut the toast into triangles. Don't know why. Just felt right. Slide the plate over. She looks at the triangles, smirks. A tiny, microscopic thing. Fancy. I shrug. Standard procedure. She eats fast, like she expects a tone to drop any second. It does. Radio crackles. Unit 4, cardiac arrest, 5th and Main. She swallows a piece of bacon whole, throws money on the counter, gone in 6 seconds. I watch the ambulance lights flash through the window. Red and white painting the wet asphalt. Then silence. 2 weeks pass. She comes in every shift she works. Always between 3 and 3:30 a.m. Routine established. I learn her name is Alex, only because her partner came in once. Big guy, loud. Called her Al. She ignored him mostly, focused on her toast. I start prepping her order when I see the lights pull in. By the time she sits, food is down. Coffee is poured. One night, it's slow. Marge is asleep in a booth. Alex is at the counter, picking at a blueberry muffin. She looks at me. I'm scrubbing the grill brick. You ever go home? She asks. I don't look up. This is home. The apartment is just storage for my body. She huffs. A laugh, maybe. Grim. Honest. She spins her spoon on the counter. My apartment is a plant graveyard. I buy them, I work 3 doubles, they die. I scrape the grease trap. Get a cactus. Killed one last month. I stop scrubbing. Look at her. How do you kill a cactus? She shrugs. I have a talent for neglect. She looks down at her hands. There's dried blood under her fingernail. She notices me looking. Hides her hand in her pocket. Long night? I ask. Kid on a motorcycle. No helmet. She doesn't say anything else. Doesn't have to. I turn around. Cut a slice of apple pie. Put it in the microwave for 15 seconds. Add a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Slide it in front of her. I didn't order this. Mistake in the kitchen. Gotta eat it or I throw it out. Lie. She knows it's a lie. She picks up the fork, eats the whole thing in silence. When she leaves, she taps the counter twice. Night, cook. Night, Al. Month 2. We exist in the vacuum of 3 a.m. She starts bringing books, thick medical textbooks. Anatomy? Pharmacology? She reads while she eats. Sometimes she falls asleep sitting up, head bobbing. One night, she passes out completely, face on the open book, drool threatening the page on the lymphatic system. Marge wants to wake her up. I stop her. Let her sleep. I turn down the lights in her section. Turn off the jukebox that isn't playing anyway. I clean the kitchen quietly, placing pans down like they're made of glass. She sleeps for 40 minutes. Radio chirps. She jolts awake, panicked, looks around, sees me leaning against the back wall, drinking water. She wipes her mouth, checks her watch. Did I? Yeah. How long? Not long. She rubs her face, looks at the empty diner. You didn't kick me out. You looked like you needed it. She stares at me, intense, studying me like a patient chart. You're weird, Cook. You talk in your sleep. Her eyes widen. I do not. Mumbled something about epinephrine. She relaxes. Shoulders drop. Dreaming of work. Pathetic. She stands up, stretches, shirt rides up a bit, scar on her hip. I look away. Coffee's fresh if you want a to-go cup. She smiles. Real smile this time. Reaches eyes. You're an enabler. I'm a service industry professional. She takes the cup. Their fingers brush. Her hand is cold. Freezing. Mine is hot from the grill. Static shock. She pulls back. Laughs nervously. Thanks. Leaves. I stare at my hand. Go back to scraping the grill. Scrub hard. Week later. Friday night rush. Place is a zoo. Drunks everywhere. Someone spilled a milkshake in booth 4. I'm drowning in tickets. Order up. I yell. Ding, ding, ding. Chaos. Door opens. Alex walks in, not in uniform. Hoodie. Jeans. Sneakers. Hair down. Looks different. Softer. But her eyes are red. She sees the crowd, hesitates, turns to leave. We lock eyes across the pass-through window. I pause. Burger burning on the grill. I point to the far end of the counter, near the kitchen door, the staff-only stool. She pauses, nods, pushes through the crowd. Sits there. I can't talk to her. Too busy, but I slide a coffee over when I pass by. She holds it, doesn't drink, just watches me work, watches the sweat, the speed. Flipping burgers, dropping fries, plating eggs. It's a dance. I'm usually embarrassed by it. Greasy robot. But she's watching like it's interesting. Rush dies down around 4 a.m. Place clears out. Marge is mopping the puke in booth 4. I lean on the counter across from her. Exhausted, grease in my hair, apron stained. Not working tonight? She shakes her head. Day off, so why are you here at 4 a.m.? She traces the rim of the mug. Couldn't sleep. Apartment was too quiet. So you came to the noise. I came to the coffee. Right. Silence. Comfortable. I lost a patient today, she says, quietly. I don't say I'm sorry. Words are cheap. I take a clean rag, wet it with warm water, wring it out, hand it to her. She looks at it. What's this? For your hands. They look cold. She takes the warm rag, wraps her hands in it, closes her eyes, lets out a breath she's been holding for 10 hours. You're good at this, she whispers. Good at what? Taking care of people. I scoff. I make burgers, Al. I'm not saving lives. She opens her eyes, looks right at me. You save me every night. Brain short circuits. 404 error. No response found. I scratch the back of my neck. Want some fries? She laughs. A wet, shaky sound. Yeah, I want some fries. We eat fries standing at the counter, dipping them in milkshake. Gross. Delicious. She tells me about her brother in Ohio. I tell her about my collection of vintage lighters. Dumb hobby. She thinks it's cool. Says she likes fire. Figures, I say. You have pyromaniac eyes. She kicks my shin under the counter. Gentle. Shut up, cook. Make me. Silence. Why did I say that? Why? She stares at me. Mouth slightly open. Air in the diner gets heavy. Hum of the fridge sounds like a jet engine. Marge drops a bucket in the back. Spell breaks. She clears her throat. I should go. Try to sleep. Yeah. Good idea. She stands up, hesitates, reaches out, fixes the collar of my shirt. Fingers brush my neck. Skin burns. See you later, cook. She leaves. I stand there for 10 minutes, holding a cold fry, feeling the ghost of her fingers on my neck. Next night, she doesn't come. Night after. No show. 3 days. 4. I'm a wreck, messing up orders. Burned a grilled cheese. Marge asks if I'm on drugs. Just tired, Marge. You keep looking at the door, waiting for the delivery truck. Truck comes on Tuesdays. It's Saturday. Whatever. Day 6. 3:30 a.m. Door opens. It's her. She's limping. Arm in a sling. Cut on her forehead. I vault over the counter. Don't even think. Just over the stainless steel. Land in front of her. What happened? She looks surprised. Jesus. Parkour much? Ow. What happened? Drunk driver. T-boned the ambulance. My stomach drops. Through the floor. Into the basement. Are you okay? Dislocated shoulder. Some stitches. I'm fine. She looks pale, wobbly. I guide her to a booth. Not the stool. Booth is softer. Sit. I'm fine, really. Sit down. She sits, winces. I run to the back, get a bag of ice. Wrap it in a towel. Bring it out. Where does it hurt? She points to her shoulder. I place the ice gently. She hisses. Then sighs. Better. I sit opposite her. You shouldn't be here. You should be in a hospital. I was. Discharged an hour ago. Go home. Sleep. Can't. Why? She looks at the table. Traces the grain of the wood with her good hand. Scared. Voice is tiny. If I go home, I'm alone. If I sleep, I hear the crash. I look at her. Small. Broken. Tougher than iron. Okay. Okay. You stay here. As long as you want. I can't take up a booth. I'm the cook. I make the rules. I get up, go to the kitchen, make soup, chicken noodle, from scratch, not the canned stuff we serve customers. Chopping carrots, celery, boiling broth. It takes time. I watch her from the window. She's leaning her head back, eyes closed, chest rising and falling, still breathing. Good. Bring the soup out. She eats it with her left hand. Messy. Spills some on her chin. She tries to wipe it. Can't reach well. Without thinking, I reach over with a napkin. Wipe her chin. Gentle. She freezes. Eyes lock onto mine. Pupil dilated. Pain meds? Or something else? I pull back. Sorry. Don't be. She finishes the soup. You made this? Yeah. It's good. Really good. Grandma's recipe. You have a grandma? I was born, Al. I didn't spawn in the grease trap. She laughs, winces, holds her ribs. Don't make me laugh. It hurts. Sorry. We sit in silence. Marge brings her a blanket from her car. You look like crap, honey, Marge says. Thanks, Marge. Alex wraps herself in the plaid blanket. Looks like a burrito. A grumpy, injured burrito. Dawn starts to break. Gray light filtering through the blinds. 5 a.m. Shift is over. Day cook, Steve, walks in. Looks at us. Who's the cripple? Shut up, Steve. I clock out. Take off the apron, walk to the booth. Shift's done. I gotta go. She looks panicked. Oh. Okay. She starts to get up. Struggles. Hey, easy. I help her up. Hand on her good arm. Hand on her back. She leans into me. Heavy. Smells like antiseptic and rain and something sweet. Vanilla? I'll drive you home. I say. You don't have to. I know. I'm doing it anyway. Walk her to my car. It's a beat-up Honda. Passenger door sticks. I kick it. It opens. Classy chariot, she says. Gets from A to B. Get her in. Buckle her seatbelt for her. Face is inches from hers. She holds her breath. I can feel her heart beating. Or maybe it's mine. Click. I pull back. Drive her to her apartment. It's a walk-up. 3rd floor. I can't do stairs, she says, looking at the building like it's Everest. Yes, you can. Lean on me. We go up slowly. Step, step. Breath. She's practically carrying her weight on my shoulder. Get to her door. She fumbles with keys. Drops them. Damn it. Tears in her eyes. Frustration. I pick them up, unlock the door, push it open. Apartment is small. Clean. Dead plants everywhere. Told you, she says, pointing at a brown fern. Help her to the couch. She sits, looks at me. You going? You need anything else? Water? I go to the kitchen. Get a glass of water. Put it on the table. I should go. Let you sleep. She grabs my hand. Grip is surprisingly strong for a dying person. Stay. Al. Just for a bit. Until I fall asleep. Please. She looks terrified of the silence. I sigh. Okay. I sit in the armchair across from the couch. I'll be right here. She nods. Closes her eyes. Talk to me, she mumbles. About what? Anything. Just noise. I talk about the diner. About Steve's terrible omelets. About how the exhaust fan hums in B-flat. About how I want to learn to bake bread. Real bread. Sourdough. Her breathing evens out. She's asleep. I watch her for a while. The way her nose crinkles, the dark circles under her eyes, she looks peaceful. I should leave. I don't. I fall asleep in the chair. Wake up hours later. Sun is high. Noon. Neck is stiff. Room is bright. Alex is awake, sitting up, watching me. You snore, she says. I do not. Like a chainsaw. She's smiling, looks better. Color in her cheeks. How's the arm? Thumping, but bearable. I stand up, crack my back. I gotta go. Gotta shower before work. She nods, looks down at her hands. Thanks for staying. Don't mention it. Walk to the door. Hey, cook? I turn. Name's Ben. Ben. She tests it out. I like it, but you're still cook to me. Fair enough. See you tonight. I'm making stew. Beef stew. Her eyes light up. I'll be there. Routine resumes. But it's different now. She comes in, sits in the booth. I take my breaks with her. We eat together. Marge winks at me constantly. I ignore her. Alex heals. Sling comes off. Bruises fade. She goes back to work. Uniform is back. Exhaustion is back. But when she sees me, the tension drops. Like shedding a heavy coat. One night, 3 a.m. Snowstorm. Heavy. Power flickers. Dies. Diner goes black. Just the emergency lights. Eerie green glow. No music. No fan. Silence is deafening. There's only 3 people in the place. Me, Marge, Alex. Marge sighs. I'm going to the car to smoke. Don't burn the place down. She leaves. Just us. I have a flashlight. Set it on the counter pointing up. Campfire mode. Alex is sitting at the counter. Well, this is romantic, she deadpans. Only the best for our customers. I walk around the counter, sit next to her on a stool. Usually there's a barrier. Steel, glass, wood. Now nothing. Just us in the dark. She turns on her stool to face me. You scared of the dark, Ben? Terrified? Hold my hand. Joking. She reaches out, takes my hand. Not joking. Her hand is warm now. Fingers lace with mine. Fits perfectly. Like a puzzle piece I lost under the couch. My heart does a kickflip. Your hand is rough, she says, running her thumb over a burn scar on my knuckle. Hazards of the trade. I like it. She looks up at me. Green light reflects in her eyes. She leans in. Just a little. Testing gravity. I lean in. Magnetism. Face inches away. Breath mixing. Coffee and mint. Ben? Yeah? If you don't kiss me, I'm going to punch you. Can't have you injuring the other shoulder. I close the gap. Soft. Hesitant. Then not hesitant. She tastes like rain and exhaustion and life. Her hand grips my shirt. Pulls me closer. Stool wobbles. We don't care. Break apart. Foreheads touching. Breathing heavy. Finally, she whispers, shut up. Kiss her again. Power comes back on. Lights flood the room. Jukebox blasts, Don't Stop Believin'. We jump apart. Blinking. Exposed. Marge walks back in, stomping snow off her boots. Looks at us. Both flushed. Guilty. Marge smirks. About damn time. I was gonna start taking bets. Alex laughs. Buries her face in her hands. Ears bright red. I look at her. Messy hair. Uniform. Tired eyes. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I go back to the grill. Flip a burger. Whistling. She watches me. Smiling. Tracing her lips with her finger. Hey, cook. Yeah, Al? Is the stew still on the menu? For you? Always. Life is just grease and tickets and 3 a.m. But now I have a cactus on my counter and a girl who drinks black coffee. And for the first time in my life, I'm not just waiting for the shift to end. I'm waiting for it to begin. Life is good.